Hello, welcome back to Peglin. Today we're playing the Spinventor on a set seed. I've been scouting out this seed a bit, and I can tell you it is far and away our good option. Probably not anywhere near the best, but definitely good. I've had a couple of runs. I've had one run that got to the boss and died there. Had a couple of runs that just missed navigation or this, that, and the other. But I know where everything I need is. I know what needs to be done. I know where I need to go to get what I need. And the first step is to go right here and then go get this ingot. We're then going to head off to the right again, where we're then going to be skipping this as we have no orbs to duplicate quite yet, but we're about to get one that we would have liked to duplicate, a level 2 ball lightning. By then heading into the chest, we're going to be picking up a refilibuster, which is one of the best relics you can use for a speedrun before heading into a fight. With 2 bombs and a quick zap, the first enemy is dead, and now we need to rely on our bombs to get the second one, because I'm not actually that good at this game. I just am able to scout seeds and suffer. We are going to be heading off to the right out of this fight into a chest, which will be getting us the gunpowder, which we're going to need for the fight immediately after. The faster we can get the ball lightning in this fight, the better, and it's our first orb, which is perfect. I got a whole bunch of bombs, whole bunch of everything, kill absolutely everyone, and then head into the shop, where we have enough money to not only remove an orb, but pick up a summoning circle that we can then move on to our next fight here, which should be nice and quick, and then head into Leshy. That was perhaps rather unfortunate of a run out, but it just means more coins for later, which we are going to need to accumulate. We are going to need at least 90 odd coins heading into a shop in the not too distant future. So we are going to it is going to be a big point here in this fight to make sure we do get enough, as we're going to have to buy the adventurite so that we can then get a different relic later on, as the adventurite needs to be taken out of the pool for the chests. And we did forget to pick up a rub orb on this run. I seem to be too focused on other stuff, which a bit of a shame, but at a lot of points the rub orb can be more of a hassle than anything on this run, as a lot of the fights it just slows you down more than anything. I am not having a very good time here. And with this, should be done. I could have picked up a rub orb there, but again, I found it to be a little more of a nuisance than anything. We're going to be heading left here as we exit, which is the main goal. And now that everyone's on screen, we're going to try and bomb everything. Not quite enough, but that's fine. Nice and quick out of there. Now, head off this way. We do have enough money for this shop once we get through the mirrors. Pebbles are very useful for the mirror fights, as they do deal double damage to them. Ball lightning is useful because it just is able to accumulate a lot of damage. And not too worried about health. We have a lot of money here. And with that, we're going to take a quick heal and head into the question mark, which I believe is another fight. Nope, it's the gambling. We're going to flip the chip a bunch. If we can head to the shop, perfect. We're now going to pick up an Adventurite, remove an orb, and then continue. We're then going to get an Evil Haglin to remove our last Pebble. And then in this fight, we're going to be able to upgrade the last of our orbs once we get out, which could be a sec. But lucky for us, Ball Lightning is playing nice, making things doable for us. It's the exit of this fight where we're going to be doing a lot of upgrading. We're going to be healing and upgrading a lot before heading off to the chest. Heading down the left side here is actually quite quick. There's only one fight, and we're going to be picking up a really useful relic at this chest, as well as just getting a nice upgrade from our friend the Ethereal Peglin. This is why I bought the Adventurite. It would have appeared in that chest had we not purchased it. And now that we're here, health struggling a little, but with that, health is not a massive worry. It can be in the ballista depending how this goes. This is the main place where having that rub orb can be really useful. But what could possibly go wrong, right? Oh, turns out a lot could possibly go wrong. But I believe, yeah, that's enough. And we're going to continue after picking up a Molten Mantle, which will make this last section nice, quick, and not too difficult. Though, admittedly, this build does struggle for health. Oh boy. And there we go. I'm not expecting a fast time. I don't particularly care how fast the time is, because as I think I mentioned, the goal of this is not to get a super good, unbeatable time. The goal is just to make people realize the seeded categories exist, and you should probably try it out. It's pretty fun. That's a little more like what we expect out of Molten Mantle. We're a little into an area I don't know. I got a bit of a different run out the one time I've been through this section, but no big deal. What could possibly go wrong? And look at that. Should be and there we go. Take a quick heal and the aliens rock. And I'm gonna follow the question marks down here. Before not having to worry about damage and heading into this behind the chest and then heading to the left. We're gonna remove the Splat Orb and head this way. By heading left with the Ambidextionary, we're gonna get an extra. Oops. Heading left, I believe we can get a Mirror Orb, and then we're gonna be able to duplicate our orbs later, so we're not refreshing as much in the final boss fight. The Mirror Orb has decided to play kindly. Continue to balance on every reload. Which, while nice, not exactly going to be helpful. As right here, we'll just duplicate a random orb actually. Hopefully that was a summoning circle. I didn't see. Looks like it was. There we go. And head into the final boss. And there we go. That is going to be 10:30. Yeah, 10:32. That's first seeded Peglin run with the Spinventor. I mispressed my keyboard because I'm dumb and put my start key and reset key next to each other. But that's on me. It's 10:32. Thank you for watching. I hope people who are watching this speedrun this game. It's a super fun game. Highly recommend speedrunning it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll make more. There's 3 other characters. They all have unseeded runs too, 2 of whom no runs are in the category, so could be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.